So this is a 2003 e500. You can unlock the doors, you can lock, that works. This is supposed to pop the trunk open, holding that. So everything works except that. So let's see what's going on. So you'll see, I think there are 3 error messages on here. Let's see if we can find them. Okay, the third brake light is not working, and also okay, what else is not working? Let's get the lights on. We're gonna see another error message. License plate lamp is not working. None of them. So I'll go show you what that means. So basically the lights are on, but those lights are not on. So you can see the tail lights are on, but the license plate is not illuminated and does nothing. So there's a frayed wire in there. I'm going to show you what wire is frayed and how to fix it. So since you cannot use the button, you got to manually open this, and the way to do that is slide this. Let's see if we can do it with one hand. Slide this and then remove that. Okay, and then you want to manually open this. So put this in there, and once you turn it counterclockwise, now the trunk can open. Okay, and what you'll find is we have frayed wires in here. It's hard to see the wire from this spot in here, but really what's going on is once I remove this, what you're gonna see is as the wire is attached to this. So as you open and close the trunk, what happens? The wire moves with it, and eventually with time that wire gets frayed. So let me open this, take this out. I've done this before and I don't remember if I had to take this out, so I'm just going to remove this plastic covering and see if that exposes it for me. So I remove this cover, and I know my buddies, if you've ever worked on cars with me, you know I rip on German engineering. It's because of things like this. Look, I'm partial to Toyotas, gotta tell you that. And here's one of the reasons why. Okay, so you've got a wiring harness, right? It's been secured right next to a part that moves several times a day, right? So you're gonna open and close your trunk several times in a day, likely. This is a 2003, so a trunk's been opened forever. But some engineer thought it's a good idea to put a whole bunch of wiring, look at that, a whole bunch of wiring secured next to a part that moves back and forth. So what's gonna happen? One of these is gonna fray. It's gonna fray, it's gonna get worn, it's gonna short, something's gonna happen. When that happens, your trunk will not open, your third brake light will not work, your license plate will not illuminate, because you've got all this wiring right here attached to a part that moves. So the process for getting to it, number one, you take off this cover. There's a side panel out there to just loosen this clips attached to that, attach the underside. Fortunately, I was able to get to the fray without taking the whole thing off, but typically you would need to remove this, which involves getting a wrench, taking that piece off, removing that, and then prying off the bit. So anyway, long story short, fix the fray. So you're going to hear when I pull this, now you can hear the connection, because I pull this, you can hear the connection, right? Again, absolutely genius move to have wires connected here. So I'm gonna put this back, and I'll find a way to secure it. What I'm gonna be looking for is a way to secure this and try to undo what the German engineers were thinking when they built this. You won't see that in a Toyota, at least not in a Prius not in any of the Prius I've worked with, not in the Prius, not in a Corolla, not in the Celica, definitely not in the 200 series. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, anyway, so it doesn't open. It's literally less than half an hour job, but it's just annoying. It's just annoying that somebody thought this was a brilliant move. So search for which wire is frayed, solder it, and then go ahead and reattach it like the German technicians did. And it'll work for a few months before you have to do this all over again. Thanks for watching, folks.